Okay, I'm driving the Aventador. It's orange. I just got a new Aventador for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be talking about, while I drive back to LA to the Laker game, a guy, I made this goal of having 300 people that I've documented, because I have never documented it, even though it's a ton of people that I've made, either 7-figure income they've created from following my stuff, or 6 figures, so millionaires, but not everybody is going to become a millionaire. So this guy Jaden I posted the screenshots. You might want to come a little closer. This car is loud. I posted the screenshots on my Snapchat and my my Instagram. How in the last 2 months he got in my social media marketing agency test group, and he made over, I think, $34,000. He sent me a screenshot of his bank account. So from zero, he got in the program. Now he's averaging over $15,000 a month, and he's only 21 years old. He's only 21, and he lives in a small town in, I think, Michigan. He's gonna fly down this week, so he wants to meet me in person. I will come about right there. The closer, the better with the mic. So I wanted to talk about that because I've been talking about how you should have a goal for yourself of raising your income. Now, if you're already making millions of dollars a year, it's not so important. But if you're not, if you want a nicer place to live, which is one of the things that I think is the best use of your money, it's been proven scientifically, a nicer place to live lowers your stress levels, increases your quality of life, and you only got to make an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month to be able to have a nicer home, whether you have a mortgage or rent a place or lease a place. So show them this car, show them the dashboard. This car is crazy. Wait, look over here. This car is very fast. It's got paddle shifters on it. Point out the front. I'll rev the engine for a second if you want to hear. Watch here. It's got paddle shifters. They don't make 8,000 RPMs. Can't go too fast in this. It's an orange Aventador, so the cops are watching this thing. But this is the fastest car on the road, basically. Even a Bugatti can't beat this car 0 to 60. There's a Lamborghini SV, which is a little bit faster, but this is 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds.
What year is this?
This is it'll go, I think it takes like 2.8, 2.9 seconds. But anyway, I don't want to talk about the car that much. Here's the deal. By the way, I'm closing the social media marketing agency in 9 hours. So if you want to get in this program that you can watch on your phone or computer, you need to get into this immediately. Point it out that way. I'm going to give you guys a link that you can go to. It's let me remember the link here. Read some questions off. Just point out. That way. There you go. I'll tell you when to bring it back. What questions do we have?
What is the social media close? Can you put the deadline in the website? Have you considered the new Tesla at all time?
The new Tesla?
Have you considered it?
Not really. All right. You can point back here. I mean, a Tesla's okay. It's fast. They got that electric car. So the link you want to go to before midnight today, Sunday, tailopez.com/media. That's a special link. It's hidden. So you want to go to that exact link because you can't find it on my website. tailopez.com/media, MEDIA, just like the word social media without the social. tailopez.com/media. So anyway, one of the things that I was telling people if you watch my Snapchat, you might not watch it, is that we live in a world of unreal possibilities. I know that you're bombarded on the media telling you that there's, that everything's a scam, that the whole world is against you, that there's inequality between the rich and the poor, and then there's no more middle class. And some of that's true, but what you gonna do about it? Cry? You're gonna wait until you think Donald Trump, Hillary, Bernie Sanders, the House, the Senate, you think they're gonna fix it for you? Shit, maybe in 30 years. If you rely on other people to fix your problems, you're gonna have a bigger problem than you even started out with. The way I look at it, solve your own damn problems. Really. Each of us. Now, you can have a community of people who help you, but it's not the government. It is not the government. There is nobody who's become financially independent because of the government. Nobody. Now, there's been government programs like Social Security. They've kept people from absolute poverty and you get $1,000 a month. I'm talking about financial freedom. Zero from the government. Even if you live in a socialist country like Norway, Norwegians, they do better than most people in the world. But there's only 4 million people in that country. Unless you live in Norway, you're going to have to go do it yourself. And I got a lot of people who follow me from Norway. So take your destiny into your own hands. That's what I did. I started at 19. I found a mentor. But the key thing is, if you do it without any guidance, it takes too damn long. Really. If you want to spend 40 years becoming financially independent by the time you're 60 or 70 years old, go for it. If you want to cut the learning curve, you must have people who are laying out a template of success. So this social media agency program, I consider a template of success. I've used social media to make a lot of money for myself and other businesses I own or I'm an investor in. Let me know if you guys can't hear this, and Dana will bring the camera closer to me. So why don't you point it out and put it kind of right by my face right here, so it's good. So it'll be like this. It'll be like that. Okay. So the template, there's not that many people who know how to make big money on social media. There are people who know how to make $1 million and stuff like that. The Kardashians know how to make 50 to 100 million. And I've spent tens of millions of dollars learning social media: Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, Periscope, all these different applications. And if you don't know what you're doing, by the time you learn the social media stuff, it'll be too late. How's the sound, guys?
It's good.
Anybody? Okay, you can point back at me. Cool. So basically, there's a niche right now. There's an opportunity. There's a trend that's going to last not too much longer. Maybe a year or two. Maybe 3 years. I doubt 3 years. There's 20 million small businesses businesses in the United States. Globally, there's probably 40 to 50 million small businesses. Those businesses' number one need is more customers. So if you can manage their website, you can manage their email system, you can manage their social media, you can bring them more clients, and you can charge them money for that. It's such a simple thing. I just spoke at Harvard last weekend, and people spend $50,000 to $200,000 a year, a total, to go to Harvard, which is great. But they don't necessarily come out with a skill that's guaranteed to make them income. And if you know what you're doing, you can start your own social media and internet marketing and email marketing agency anywhere in the world at any age. There's a guy who I'm getting ready to interview. You'll see him on my podcast. He follows my stuff. He made an app and he became a millionaire in 1 month this summer from his app. But he followed some of what I teach, which showed him how to take it from a free app to a paid app. Now, this isn't social media, I'm just giving you an example. And he made $1 million a month. He owned it for 4 months, and then he sold it for $5 million. So he made a total of about $9 million, and he just sold it last Monday. Here's the kick. He's 14. He wrote me an email today, a direct message 2 days ago on Instagram. He said, "Hey Ty, I want you to know now I've taken all my family, my grandma, my mom, from a mobile home in Charlotte, North Carolina, and now he lives in a nice place in Los Angeles. So he's not even 15, guys. So get with the program. That's all I can tell you. For all the stuff the media whines about and all the people that whine about there being no opportunities in the world, I'm like, it's the best time to live. When would you rather have lived? You think there was more opportunity in 1940, 1920, 1880, 1740? What era do you want to live in? An imaginary utopia? That's what people want. People say that people want a freaking utopia. Well, there might be a utopia in 1,000 years, but you and I won't be here to see it. Hey, check out that rainbow. Can you see it? That's Camp Pendleton there. It's a big military base. Marines. This is where the Iwo Jima in World War II, they took off from boats right here. If you've seen Band of Brothers in the Pacific by Steven Spielberg, this is the base that they trained at, Camp Pendleton. It's pretty cool. So, back to what I was saying, this is the best time to live. It's not perfect, but this is your shot. You could try to invent a time machine and move forward 500 years. Good luck with that. But you take all that effort, this is what I always say to people. You're whining, you're writing blogs, you're tweeting about the inequity and inequality in the world. Why don't you just increase your income? Then you can be part of the solution and show other people. You know, it's cool. Jaden, on my Instagram, you can see the post where he showed me not only has he made over 30, I think he made 34 grand. He had a bank account he opened 2 months ago and has 34 grand in it, or 32, something like that. And he said now he's given money to 2 charities. So not only can you become more prosperous, but you can help other people become more prosperous. That's the thing. People will say, oh, you know, you shouldn't want to get wealthy. Well, you shouldn't be greedy. I'll agree with that. All right? Everybody has a different lot in life, a different fate. But why not have enough money to help other people? Why not have enough money to help your family? Isn't that less selfish than just barely having enough and only being able to take care of yourself and maybe enough for your family? Why not have enough to help others? I don't understand that logic at all. You know? So, I think that you can have a personal goal and a noble goal that helps other people, and I think you can do both things. So there's a video. It's only going to be up for 12 more hours, and I'm sorry, for 9 more hours. Midnight California time. I'm going to take it down, and it's got a video that explains everything. It's a free video. Go watch it. You can stop watching this Facebook Live. It's tailopez.com/media. Damn. Why are we stopping? We're on the 5 here. This is probably, they're checking for immigration stuff. Dana, there you go.
Tai, have you heard of Primerica?
Primerica.
So, what do you think about it?
Have I heard of Primerica? Yeah, it's a financial services company that gets lots of people to try to become financial service. I'm actually going to launch a program next year on how you can become a financial advisor. But Primerica, it's all right. Again, it's a good starter place maybe, but in financial services, you're better off. Eventually, you want to go independent. That's what I did. One of my first businesses I opened was a financial services wealth management company. But, well, you can't use the Aventador 700 horsepower here. I think this car has 714 horsepower. 12-cylinder. You can see the engines in the back there. This one has a clear bra, so you can see through the engine, seat of the engine. Damn, what is going on?
What's the link again?
tailopez.com/media. Just like the word social media without the word social. tailopez.com/MEDIA. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen. This thing's going to close up, and people are going to start going crazy and emailing and calling my customer support asking for us to open back up this social media. But you snooze, you lose. Because the reason I don't open it up, so I opened it up about 2 months ago. 6 weeks ago, something like that. Then people start moving. It's a 4-month program. I'm going to certify you, even if you have no experience. I'm going to show you I'm going to give you the experience I have, which I've been doing internet, email, and social media marketing since before it even was around. 2001 I started. I'm one of the first guys to be on the internet, building businesses. There's other people, but I was in the first wave of people in 2001. So you're getting 15 years of experience, plus I've personally spent tens of millions, even more. I don't want to say the exact amount, but let's just keep it 10 million plus to be conservative. So if you want to spend 10 million of your own dollars and make a lot of mistakes, you can do it your own way. Sometimes people go, but Tai, why are you charging for this program? I'm like, I'm charging you not even the price of a quarter of community college. America has 1.2 trillion dollars in college debt, and most of those people can't even get a good job. I'm showing you how to create an income. Some people say, is this a scam? Well, don't do it then. I don't care. Sometimes people want me to do a long refutation of people who say this stuff's a scam. I don't care. Honestly, I've learned, and you should learn this in life, you'll never be able to please all the people. You can help 300 people become wealthy from the ghetto, from that society gave up, and someone